It's been an entire year since I've announced the demo for my horror game I'm working on, The Curse of Jawbone Hollow, and it's finally done. In this episode, I'm going to tell you guys how you can get access to the demo, I'm going to make some game optimizations, and I'm going to talk about my new employee, a chicken. So let's get right into it. About a year ago, I started this journey on YouTube making this horror game, and you guys loved it. It started as a simple little project with a house and a mine in the backyard for some reason. It was actually going to be pretty similar to Granny, but I fell in love with game development and became obsessed with doing things the right way. Feature creep got a hold of me, and I changed things over and over again until I got it right, despite many problems like flying cars, flying spiders, flying guns, giant flying heads. Like at this point, I may as well change the name from The Curse of Jawbone Hollow to The Curse of Everything Flies All the Time. And despite all of this, now it's finally in a state where I can be proud of it. Now I know what you're thinking, Crusher, blah blah blah, shut up, where can I play this? Well, it's on Steam. The store page is live, go check it out in the description. But, and I wish I knew this earlier, it won't be public until 2 weeks after the store page went live. Had I known this earlier, it would have been out sooner, but you know, it is what it is. So it's looking like January 9th, 2025. So the store page is live, yes, but then I need to upload a build, and then Steam needs to play that build, need to verify it and do all whatever they got to do. And that takes around 3 to 5 days, and that was just uploaded recently. So as soon as that's done and I get the go ahead from Steam, I'll post on YouTube the trailer that I made showcasing the official release of the demo. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys a little teaser of it right now. Me and my sound designer and my level designer worked really hard on it, and it looks fantastic. It turned out really good. Here, check it out. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so that you don't miss when this trailer comes out. It'll be free, but I'm launching a Kickstarter for my horror game, The Curse of Jawbone Hollow. And if you want to help out, any donation of any kind would be hugely appreciated. Anything to help the team. So since I have some time to burn until the demo publicly releases, I'll add the top comment of this video to the demo. Yep, you heard correctly, the top comment wins. But I have 4 rules. Okay, it has to be an object, like, you know, something kind of small or whatever, and I'll probably end up hiding it somewhere, like an Easter egg. I'm not gonna tell you where it is. It's most likely gonna be hidden somewhere. It can't be too controversial. Like, don't get me canceled, goddammit. It can't be copyright, so like, don't get me sued. And finally, it can't be too big. Like, I'll probably only spend a day on it unless it's like freaking awesome and I love it. But yeah, I'll probably only spend a day on it. Don't make it too big. So go to the comments right now and tell me what you want to see in the demo. I hope I don't regret this, but I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. We'll see if you guys can find it. In the meantime, I'm adding some little features here and there to help with immersion. Mainly game optimizations to help improve FPS. I basically fly around like this, and when I see a dense mesh like this chain over here, I go and I decimate it. Like, honestly, this chain doesn't need to have 36,000 triangles. And this rail stop had 1 million triangles. Like, what? The idea is that Nanite would try to optimize this, but I'm actually trying to avoid Nanite. I seem to get better performance using just LODs. I mean, look at this. I reduced it from 999,996 triangles down to just 5,000. And it looks nearly identical. I can hardly tell the difference. If you look closely, you can kind of see a bit of the difference, but yeah, it's really not noticeable.
He moves right there!
It is super important to not only optimize your meshes and your LODs, but also your textures as well. I fired up Red Dead Redemption 2 to see if I could find some examples of, you know, AAA game optimization. Check this out. From a distance, it looks pretty round, but when you get up close to it, it's not perfectly round. However, it does get the point across. The textures look great from a distance, but as soon as you get up close, they don't look as good. But who cares? I mean, most of the time you're just flying around anyways. No one really stops and stares at the textures. This rail car, from a distance it looks fine, but as soon as you get up nice and close, especially in first person, you You can kind of see the textures start to drop quality massively. You can start seeing like the sharp mesh edges. And these decals here on the floor, again, from a distance, looks fine. But the moment you go in first person, get real close and look, they start to lose quality pretty rapidly. But most of the time you're in third person and you don't really notice. I mean, Unreal Engine 5, it's a tool, right? It's a tool to make really great things, really great cinematics, stunning visuals. But it's a tool that a lot of people don't understand or know how to use, especially the ones getting into it. And I mean, I don't blame you. I ran into the same traps. I ran into the same feature creep that everyone else ran into. You know, Lumen and Nanite and all these amazing visuals. But games aren't all about visuals. They're about having fun and making lasting memories with friends or even just by yourself. Like even single player games are a blast. You know, graphics help, yes. And in the right situation, when optimized well, they really complement a game. But games shouldn't be designed solely around graphics.
Remember we mentioned high poly assets? This statue was imported directly from ZBrush and is more than 33 million triangles.
What? What the fuck?
And we can do more than a single statue. There are nearly 500 of that exact statue at the same detail level placed in this room for a total of over 16 billion triangles from statues alone.
First, I throw a rope over this tree limb, put the noose around my neck. Now I'll just step onto this rock and...
I mean, sure, this looks absolutely incredible, but I don't think we need 16 billion triangles rendered on our screen at once. It's just, we don't appreciate all the fidelity with the human eye. We lose focus on things in the background. And maybe with time, Nanite and Lumen will get better, and when that happens, you know, maybe I'll adopt it. I don't know. I mean, this doesn't look good. This is low settings running on my 1060. It looks fine if the landscape was there. I'll fix that once I figure out how to fix it. But look here, I got 60 FPS inside the cave on the 1060. That's awesome. I wanted to improve immersion, you know, really set the mood. First, I'll make this skeleton consider its life decisions. Next, I'll prepare some pasta. For this, I chose spaghetti, and if it isn't abundantly clear, I have no idea how to tie this shit. Does anyone know what kind of spaghetti this is? Alright, I made it look more like ropes, and I tried to add a swinging motion to the skeleton. Let's hope this works. Yep, of course they're just spinning around instead of swinging. Why not? Shit's spinning like a Beyblade. Yeah, that's more like it. I'd like to add crows too to make Jawbone Hollow even spoopier. So first I'll make some cool crow animations like this one. Not that one, like this one. But I needed the sound for their wings flapping. So I need to get the help of a professional.
Jesus Christ, don't. Yeah, alright. Just as we practiced. Pretend you're a crow. No, you can't. No. You can't do that. Look what's on the line here, huh? See that? That's what we're working for. Tastes pretty good, huh? Let's try that again. Hey, don't peck those. Those are mine. Stop making chicken noises. You're supposed to be a crow, not a chicken. Just stop being a chicken for like 10 seconds. Nope, you didn't listen.
Okay, so it's pretty clear this is not working at all. I need to really motivate this chicken in order to just flap its wing in front of the microphone. Cue the montage. Welcome to Crusher versus Chicken. Motivation. Flapping, failing. More motivation. More flapping, and more failing. Even more motivation.
You can't do that. Remember?
Can't have enough motivation. Running away. Getting that.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Getting that bread. Picking it up. I'm running low on motivation. More flapping, more failing.
A few minutes later.
Perfect. That turned out really good. Some cat food. Actually, that's not enough. You did a pretty good job there. I dropped another one. It was a pleasure doing business. Although I think that's the end of your roll. I don't have any chickens in my game, so don't poop. Oh, there you poop. Get that look in your eye, that stance. You actually just... I should have known that was gonna happen. I should have known you're gonna shit on my table. Don't look at me like that. You're the one who did it. Ouch, don't peck me. Shit on my table and then peck me, huh?
Well, I say, what a magnificent pair of bananas.
Oh, great heavens!
You know, I went through all of that and I got this. It was all for this. It sounds cool, looks cool. Maybe could have did it an easier way. Well, the demo release is fast approaching, and when Steam gives me the release date, I'll go ahead and I'll post a trailer on YouTube showing the release date. So subscribe and turn on that bell notification so you don't miss it. And like I said, the top comment on this video, I'll add to the demo. If you guys like my videos and want to support the channel, hit that like button so that YouTube suplexes a random, innocent person with my video. Well, that's it. That's the end of the video. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys in the next one.